G-thoughtz.
Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou?
So you used to be a fan of cycling, right? Yeah, a fan. I watched it. You know, Lance Armstrong, back before he fucked it all up. Oh, kid. You know, he was a living strong. Yellow, baby. Should have been the color. Oh, this is corny. Should have been a warning sign for everybody. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still, side note, it still helped a lot of people with cancer and stuff. I mean, you could hate the guy for being overly ambitious and stuff. But at the end of the day, you take that away, it caused, or it created a tremendous amount of buzz and, you know, for the whole cancer thing. Is this what we're talking about? No, not really, but I still like Lance Armstrong. Yeah, me too. And he's a man. He proved that he was a man. That's life. At least he had the balls, or the ball to do it. Oh, kid. So what's this about? Well, remember the cycle, what was that called? I don't even know. It wasn't the French Open. What was it called? Tour de France. Okay. After Lance Armstrong, because when he was playing or when he was riding, you knew he was going to win, right? Oh, yeah, always. Lance is going to win. Even when he was caught up in that peloton, the group, the herd, he always broke away. And he won. But what happened after he wasn't cycling, racing? Well, I didn't know anybody. Yeah, you always focused on a peloton. You didn't know anybody. But you knew someone was going to win, of course. Someone always wins. Yeah, that's how it works. Well, think about the tech bubble in the 90s, in the early 2000s, I guess. Okay, how does this relate to cycling? You'll see. There was a big peloton of every freaking website. There's a million websites, a million companies trying to capitalize on the dot-com boom. There was a lot of money being... Okay, shh. Follow along. This will be quick. And it was like a peloton of all these companies trying to prove to the world that they're going to win. They're going to come out on top. But at the end of the day, we know in capitalism, you can't have a million. You really only have just one. You think there was only one .com that won out in the night? Yeah. Google. Google became the overpowering, the yellow shirt leader, the yellow jersey. They won. I challenge you to tell me that Google wasn't the lone survivor of the tech boom. I mean, I know there was other tech companies and stuff, but everything wrapped around Google, right? I guess. Every search engine kind of went away. They even, no one's using Bing or Firefox. It's all Google. And then YouTube, and then everything blew up from there. And then the social media companies were smart enough not to fight it. They just kind of went along with it and kind of did their own thing. Kind of veered off from the peloton and I guess stayed on the side of the road. I was a kid. How does this relate to today? Well, think about the AI boom. We just read an article in the Wall Street Journal. We did. That there's all sorts of money, trillions of dollars, I think, or at least hundreds of billions of dollars being invested in AI. And at the end of the day, all those companies can't succeed. It's a whole VHS beta argument again. Eventually, it's going to be about 2 or 3, and then eventually there's going to be one. There's going to be the one wearing the yellow jersey, the one that's going to be the AI for all AIs, and everything's going to be built off of that. I mean, think about it. The Lance Armstrong of AI. Oh, kid, I can't believe you made that connection. There's going to be one, whether it's OpenAI, whether it's Gemini, whether it's whatever they're creating. One is going to win. And yeah, a lot of these companies are losing, they're bleeding billions of dollars. And they're probably going to go under, and people are going to lose a lot of money. But eventually, we know AI can't be stopped, just like Lance Armstrong. He couldn't be stopped, no matter what was powering him. He had all the backing, all the energy, all the know-how, the skill. He wasn't the best cyclist. He was pretty good. Yeah, but he was the one that always won. He figured it out. And he had the mindset. And one of these AI companies is going to have the mindset, whether it's OpenAI or whatever. And all the other ones are going to fall apart. And eventually, that AI is going to have all the money and the capitalization and everything, the backing. It's going to be the basis by which all other AIs operate. It only makes sense. And yeah, you may have a Chinese company. You think it's going to be American? Absolutely. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. There might be a Chinese copy. What's the Chinese version of Bing? Bong? Oh, kid. I mean, was that racist? Eventually, a lot of people are going to lose their shirts, their jerseys, but someone's not. There's going to be an AI that's going to be wearing that yellow jersey or the green jersey with all the money. Corny. And they're going to come out on top, but a lot of people are going to lose money. It's going to crash. Everybody's going to be pissed off. Trump's meme coin is going to plummet, but he's already got his money. No kid. But eventually it's going to rise up, and AI is going to make a shit ton of money. But it's like choosing the right horse, so to speak. You know, I'm not trying to get this into a Preakness or Churchill Downs or anything like that, but you got to pick one horse, and nobody can figure it out yet. They're all stuck in a peloton. It's all one big herd coming around a corner. Someone's going to crash, and someone's going to knock another one and another one, and then you're going to have the lone survivor. And that AI company is going to rise up and be the most powerful company in the entire world. So I'll end on this. What's scarier? The fact that a lot of people are going to lose their shirts in the next 5 years or so, maybe less, or that one company is going to be wearing the one yellow jersey or the green one? They're going to be the one that's going to rule it all. What's scarier? Well, I think that what's scarier is that we're talking about this now, and everybody knows this already. It's all obvious. And no one's ready to jump off the horse, I guess. Or the bike. Well, speaking of Peloton, I think everybody's on... I think everyone's investing in these companies thinking they're on that right bike, but they're really in their fucking basement trying to lose some weight on the whole kit. They're not getting anywhere. But only one company's really on a bike on the road getting to where they need to go. Which company, we don't know. But once they do, they're never coming back. Nothing's going to stop them, and we're all going to be watching them cross the finish line. It's whether or not you'll be cheering or ripping up your ticket. At the end of the day, AI's here to stay. It's just who's the one that's going to stay. Nobody knows. But at the end of the day, we know for a fact that AI's not going away anytime soon. Just like the Tour de France. It's still around. Whether or not you watch it or not, it's still there. Lance Armstrong's long gone. Well, he's still alive. But the races continue. But the race for AI is going to end very soon. Are you ready for it? Because whoever's the one that comes out on top is going to control it all. It's going to be the Google times 1,000 for the next 10, 20, 30 years. I guarantee it. Shit. Well, how do we end this? Like this.